The second topic tonight, EVs and manufacturing. And I will address this question to you first, Ms. Slotkin. In our competition with China, are we investing too much in battery plants and EVs that a majority of consumers are not willing to purchase yet? You have 60 seconds, Ms. Slotkin.
Sure. Look, I don't care what kind of car you want to drive. I don't drive an EV. I live on a dirt road, on a farm. That's not likely in my future. But if the fundamental question is who do we want to make that next generation of vehicles, you better believe I want that to be Michigan and not China. Right now, everyone knows China is eating our lunch on these kind of vehicles. Just go to Europe, they have 30% market share. Go to South America, 30% market share. And America knows that we haven't always gotten it right when it comes to seeing that next generation of vehicles. In Michigan, in the 70s and 80s, we didn't think anyone would drive anything but a big vehicle. We saw these little, very fuel-efficient vehicles. We poo-pooed them. And then the Japanese came in and ate our lunch. The Koreans came in and ate our lunch. I don't want to miss that next generation. And by the way, it also means saving auto jobs. It means making sure that plants like Lansing Grand River, in the heart of my district, in Lansing, Michigan, we save the 700 jobs that are at that plant because we're upgrading it. So I don't care what you want to drive, but I want to build them.
Thank you, Ms. Slotkin. I'll repeat the question for you, Mr. Rogers. Are we investing too much in battery plants and EVs that a majority of consumers are not willing to purchase yet?
Yeah.
You have 60 seconds.
Yeah, thank you. And this is really important. What a candidate says and what they do when they're in office for the last 5 years, really, really important. Voted for the EV mandate at least 3 times. And as soon as about 4 weeks ago, doubled down on her position on EV mandates. I'm telling you, it is ruining our car industry. 5,000 auto dealers wrote an open letter to the Biden administration and said, you are killing the car business. Please stop with the EV mandates. And so if you think about what's happening, they mandated you have to drive that car, and my opponent signs an NDA that allows a Chinese battery company to go to outside of Goshen in order to facilitate her votes on EV mandates. Same with the $500 million rebuild at the GM factory. You're promoting Chinese technology in America. It's wrong. Let's go to hybrids. People are buying them. You don't have to mandate that they drive them.
Mr. Rogers, thank you. 30 seconds to rebuttal, Ms. Slotkin.
Again, there is no EV mandate. I don't care what you want to drive. It does not matter to me. But I don't understand the position of my opponent who says he cares about American manufacturing but doesn't want to compete against China. We all learned in COVID, for those of us who were here in Michigan during COVID, we all know that we learned our lesson that we had outsourced too far to China, our supply chains. We made a decision to bring them back. I want that manufacturing here. I don't care what you drive. I want to build them.
Thank you, Ms. Slotkin. 30 seconds to rebuttal if you'd like it, Mr.
I mean,
Rogers.
again, nothing has happened since my opponent's been in office on bringing manufacturing back to the United States. She's lost 29,000 manufacturing jobs since she's been in office, 29,000. And so the EV mandates that they talk about, 700 jobs, they're going to cost, according to Ford, a CEO, about 400,000 manufacturing jobs in the state of Michigan will go away with EV mandates. That is unacceptable, and you don't have to do it. We can build hybrid cars in America, and by the way, sell cars that people want to buy.
Thank you, Mr. Rogers.